it in with the mob. Let the young niggas at large. Why ain't I see my young niggas in charge? Why you in G? That's a life way. If that at a highway you play and you probably see stars. Well, I probably see bars.
Yo, it's your boy LOL Nick, and I got my brother
DP501.
and we are the Paid Thoughts Podcast. And it's been a minute, DPZ.
Yes, sir.
It's been a minute, man. Everything good with you?
Man, everything good, bro.
Yeah.
Just chilling, man.
I feel you, man. Elevating, baby. This still, you know what I'm saying? We're going to end this year out right, man. We got a brother in this motherfucker, man. We're going to sit and talk some shit with him today. And today, he over here dressed like Young Dro Jr., you know what I'm saying? Y'all remember when Dro used to be on the polo. But I got my man, goddamn me, Dirty Third, Mr. Don't Shoot the Messenger himself, goddamn.
I'm very happy to be here, man. I'm pleased to be here. Matter of fact, if it ain't Paid Thoughts, what the hell they thinking?
Hey,
Come on, man.
Come on,
exactly, man. But yeah, this is an episode of Player Thoughts, man. We gon', you know what I'm saying? We gonna chop it up about some of these current issues, man, and see where you at with it, Third. You know what I'm saying? Because the world is crazy right now. You know what I'm saying? And you know, I admire your mind, brother. So starting off, let me ask you, man.
We've been trying to get Third on here for a minute, boy.
Man,
hey, look, we've been trying to get you on the show for a minute, Third. Like, bro.
I know we've been back and forth for good, man,
Yeah, but I feel like everything worked out because, dog, I think it's a better time. It ain't no better time than right now.
Yeah,
right.
With everything going on right. It's like, man, it's like, bro, I know you about to let the world know something. You know what I'm saying? So to pop it out, man, let me ask you. Deion Sanders. When it comes to Deion Sanders and this Jackson State and Colorado State situation and black people, I wouldn't ask you was he right or wrong because, you know, that's a choice for him. But do you feel like it made sense? And two questions. Do you feel like us as black people have the right to be mad or feel any kind of way?
I feel like it's a peculiar situation. One, I'm a product of HBCU, and the HBCUs often don't have their back end together. So I don't know what kind of backlash Deion was going, or stress Deion was under. And the times that he was adamant about the stress he was under, whether it be stuff getting stolen from him and things like that, he couldn't even go in as far as he may have wanted to. You know what I'm saying? He just, with respect to us, I know us. And the HBCUs, it's always something with the financial aid, always something with the living conditions, always something going on. So Deion dealing with that may have catapulted his decision a little bit, you know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. But black people always looking for somebody to hold on to. We looking for somebody. He's not just Deion Sanders at Jackson State. He's our Deion Sanders at Jackson State.
Right.
And when our Deion Sanders move, we move. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
And Deion was very unapologetic at Jackson State. And I think he may have lost a little bit of that. He also controlled the dial on production.
Right.
Like at a certain point in time, the next 3 to 5 years, I think a lot more black children would have been going to see Deion and going to see others like Deion.
Right.
The door would have been open a lot more at those same schools to go tap in with people like Deion.
Mm-hmm.
Without a Deion at that school, it kind of, we don't want to go there. We don't want to go there.
Ain't going.
So
unless it's about partying.
And that's about,
Yeah.
But then
We
again,
going to Southern Classic or something. We going to,
the black experience, the black college experience is wonderful. It's beautiful to be around brothers and sisters who should be on the same pivotal path of liberation.
Right.
The same path of brotherhood, unity, fellowship. Even if we don't have the money, or even if we all like family.
Yeah.
We know what it feel like to come from nothing, and we're here to learn, so we don't kind of look down on each other too often. But that kind of fiber been torn away. And I think Deion was bringing a lot of that back. And him going away hurt people's feelings, But we shouldn't have banked on Deion like that. Everybody should have a little Deion Sanders in them.
Right.
Exactly. What you think about that, DP?
Man, I feel like, first of all, we working for our money.
Right.
That's what we go to work for. I go to work for my money. I might not like my job, but that's what I go to work for, to make my money.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? So if I'm making $300,000 and I get an offer for $5 million, it ain't no question.
Right.
I'm doing what I like. I'm doing what I love to do. I'm coaching, so I can coach, I can bring my kids to a top school. Man, I might be able to compete with Nick Saban if you know what I'm saying?
Right,
Like,
for
I
sure.
might be able to win that bowl, or you know what I'm saying?
No,
Like,
for sure.
shit, it's a possibility.
Yeah.
So I can't say it wrong at all, bro. I mean, you know what I'm saying? Like I said, bro, we here for our money. That's the whole point, you know what I'm saying? They say, oh, Deion got money. He already got this. He already got that. At the end of the day, that's what we doing it for. Deion ain't here to save nobody. Deion ain't here to be no leader for the HBCU. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
Like,
for sure.
what's Eddie George? Ain't he a coach?
Yeah,
It's
for Tennessee.
other coaches. You know what I'm saying? That's
Yeah,
black. That's you know what I'm saying. So when you got his caliber, bro, you can't make it all about him.
Nah, yeah, and that's the man. Look, bro, and that's my biggest problem with people in general, especially black people, is that like Thursday, motherfucker looking for a messiah. They need a hero instead of being the hero. They need, and it's like we feel too entitled to other people's greatness. So I can't like just cause Third and worked all his life to be the person he is and operate in the glory and the fruits of his labor, that don't say, hey, bro, you should give back. No, he did that work for him. Now, if Third decide to say, man, I'm going to get some of this back, you know what I'm saying? I can't do nothing but appreciate that. I don't give a fuck if it was $10 and he had $10 million and he said, hey, bro, I'm just going to give you this to help you out.
Well, I want to say this because of who we are and what we have going on as a people. In Deion's defense and retrospect to the people who feel some type of way about Deion, for our people, directly, I'm my brother's keeper.
No
That's bigger than money.
Sure, right.
My father's house got many rooms. That means I can pull up anywhere and lay my head down with or without a dollar. You know what I'm saying? And we can't lose sight of that regardless of how many dollars they give us because our face ain't on the dollar unless we are taking the dollar to control something for us. And without ownership, which we don't have, then you just selling out.
Mm-hmm.
That's straight up. You know what I mean? Now, to with respect to Deion, I made more money off Nike than y'all paid me at Colorado.
Yeah.
I done played for the 49ers, the Cowboys, Baltimore, and the Braves and the Yankees. And the Arkansas Razorbacks told me I couldn't coach there. So this is what I'm not gonna do. I'm not gonna jump for any amount of dollar unless I put my stake on that dollar.
Right.
And it had to been something going on with my people that made me just walk away.
Right.
Because money don't move me like that when I'm used to that. You know what I'm saying? When I came from something.
But I told y'all I was coming to build the program. I came to build the program. I brought 2 championships back-to-back, consecutive.
Mm-hmm.
Shit, when the last time y'all had back-to-back consecutive championships? You know what I'm saying? This has got all the spotlight. With the spotlight been on Jackson State for the last since Deion been there.
True, but we don't get no independent power without the unit power. Right. Deion is not Deion without them little boys going out there on that field busting their ass. So when you build up this collective after 3 years of off of us busting our ass and you walk away from us, the 4th year people got to say, hey, what you do that for, man? We've been out here doing this for you. We do this for you.
I mean, we can say that, but man, they doing it for a scholarship too.
True.
My thing is this, man. We can't put the problem on the individual. A problem that's systematic. You know what I'm saying? It's not a Deion problem. It's a system problem because let's just say Deion stayed. Deion he's just the face of Jackson. Just like other coaches have stayed and they was just the face of that school. They wasn't the face of the HBCUs because a lot of coaches before him ain't nobody represented. We ain't never looked at one guy and said, man, he represent HBCUs.
True.
But as great as Deion coached and the standard he set and what he did for people by saying, I'm gonna give you half my salary to build this. Hey man, I'm gonna get some of my connects to give my boys some suits and ties and make them look presentable. Hey, can we put the damn names on the back of the jerseys? What the fuck? His name ain't number 10. So it's like you do all this because you feel like hey man, I want to see this great. But at the same time, where do everybody else kick me in that? Because look, it's not up to me. This is out of my goodness of my heart of what I want to see. It don't label me to say I'm the voice of HBCUs, but if that's what y'all wanted, that's how y'all look at it, cool, I don't mind it. But I'm still prime time. And I'm not obligated to nothing but this contract. You know what I'm saying? So, and at the same time, I look at it like this. I say, bro, if we up here, cause like I say, we always say it's systematic, man. We can't blame, man. But when this shit right here, when you get mad at a person, you kill them, you tear them down. I tell people, it's black people killing black people because your hatred for something that this grown ass man that has responsibility, who work hard for what he got, didn't do what you thought he was gonna do. Your hate for him is so great that you will say some shit like, shit, if he died today, I wouldn't cry. And it's like, God damn, is it that bad?
Yeah, that's too
Right,
much.
right.
But
That's
if
too
but
much.
if the nigga came to Jackson State and was losing, you'll be like, man, get that nigga ass up out of here. Because at the end of the day, it's a business. This still a business. College football is a business, whether it's SWAC, HBCUs, or Pac-5, or Big 12, or whatever. It's still a business. And if that's where your revenue at, that's where your revenue at. If it's money involved, it's money involved. So it ain't gonna never be good because it's systematic and it's about revenue.
Right.
Don't make it a personal thing when, nigga, this is based on revenue. So when y'all up here, yeah, like I say, if the nigga was losing and he said, man, I can't help, like with y'all, I can stay another and just get some free money. I can stay long and
I
get
think
some
it was
free
on us
money.
to help Dion. We were supposed to all find a Dion in us and step up.
Come on,
And
man.
that way, if Dion walk away or want to go, we ain't mad because there's so many other Dions.
And that's
Come
the
on.
thing. That's the argument was Dion got all of the kids to come commit, and now you got everybody decommitting or hitting the transfer portal, and you know what I'm saying? Because well, the kids could have went anywhere. You promised to be here, and you promised to build this program up, and now you taking a job somewhere else and you leaving.
Man, that's the nature. Like Nick said, that's the
It's
nature
a
of the business.
business. Come on,
That's
man.
the nature of the business. And back to we'll get to it later, the accountability factor. If Dion is doing this and Dion doing so much of this that he's shining, I got to get beside him and get with him. That way, because let's say he don't go to another school and he die, we're gonna be mad.
Right.
Dion is the Jackson State coach. He didn't go get the $6 million. He stayed at Jackson State and just happened to die. Well, why he died? We need one more year. No, man. We need somebody else. So we just gonna throw the leadership role on the one token black guy.
Right.
And he's supposed to do that for us. And if he don't come through, we gonna throw rocks at him. That's what we at as a people, as a culture, because nobody else don't want to stand up or be accountable. That's a letdown, and almost a reason for Dion to, if not go to some other school, just to all out quit. Like, I'm through fucking with niggas. Niggas ain't worth a damn. Niggas ain't worth why?
Man, for real. And like I say, it's just nigga, when niggas try to make it a movement thing, man, it's the movement, man. You was there for the money and not the movement. What movement, man? In any bro, we are the only people who preach this togetherness shit. And it's like, nigga, and I say that because, nigga, look at white people. Nigga, they gonna preach that. They not even gonna preach that shit. You don't hear a bunch of white power motherfuckers. They just look out. When we compare businesses and looking out, we look at that and they just say, this is what we do. I put him on. That's my own kind. I put him on. That's my own kind. They not saying, oh, I put him on just because that's my white brother. And we like, man, black, bro, you black. You supposed to do this because we black and we black. So next thing you know, but at the same time, in the history, where has that worked out at? It ain't never worked out like that because as black people, we naturally righteous. A white group of motherfuckers, 12 white people, you can have 3 in that motherfucker that's evil as hell that done killed motherfuckers in the world. But the other goddamn 9 of them gonna keep quiet because they say we white and nigga, we gonna just stick by 'em. Us as black people too righteous. So nigga, if it's 12 of us and we got 3 hoe ass niggas in the group, we so righteous that nigga, we ain't about to fuck with you, my nigga. We really about to we gon' either.
We so righteous we'll let one of them hoe ass niggas lead us. Lead us all to destruction.
I mean,
Lead us all to destruction. And that's happening right now. I mean, we'll get into that in a minute, but yeah, we so righteous we'll let one of them hoe ass niggas lead us. We so righteous the hoe ass we so righteous the hoe ass nigga in charge.
Hey,
We so he can be often. He got OG names in front of him too. He be out there competing with the young nigga instead of teaching the young niggas where to go. Like I was telling DP, they know how to kill, they don't know how to hunt. So you know what I'm saying? That same guy you talking about, he everywhere. He more popular than a preacher right now. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
He more popular than any black teacher. You know what I'm saying? He pretty much runs the narrative on what we got going on as black people. Like the whole ass nigga running us. Yeah. Even the politician, he's a whole ass nigga too. He runs us, and we don't have a toehold on. That's what make Dion be somebody for us to lean on, because he was unapologetically black, man.
Right.
Yeah,
He was. I'm gonna stand up for my people, regardless. That's how we felt. That's on the outside looking in. That's how I felt. Dion gonna stand up. What?
Right.
Dion ain't taking no shit. Dion ain't. Now I don't know if he can do that where he at. I don't know if he can say, I'm with Ye. I'm with Kyrie. I'm with Whoop. He may have to say, man, I don't know about them. I don't know about them.
But I don't think he ever comment on that shit. He wouldn't even go. I don't think he would have ever went as far as to comment on that outside shit that ain't got nothing to do with.
True.
Because that shit really ain't got nothing to do with us. Be honest with you. Like Kanye shit ain't got nothing to do with us. Kyrie, we really was mad that y'all taking them through all that bullshit.
Yeah,
y'all really tripping. That shit ain't even that serious.
But I'm saying even just to speak on it, like I can't say, hey man, let that brother alone, man. Y'all chill out.
Right,
You know what I'm saying? Y'all chill out. Like what you do? Don't say nothing. You just go to work. You know what I mean? And at the HBCU, he had that leverage. You know what I'm saying? To be able to, even if he never pulled a string, I can do that. You know what I'm saying?
Sure.
And the whole ass nigga don't care about us doing that. He wants to see us destroyed, dead. You can't tell him you can't get no straightening out of him. But we'll get to that in a minute. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Already.
Blood in with the mob. Bloody young niggas at large. Why not see my young niggas in charge? Why you in G? That's a life way. If that at a highway you play and you probably see stars. Well, I probably see bars. Shots to the top and ass shit for a start. Put that bitch on the lick with a brick of that oil. Watch